I didn't want to have to break this to y'all. But I guess, you know, I stopped affirming for my SP. And I guess I'm blocked in the 3D and the 5D. So you know what? I'm done with this. I'm tired. They've been lying to us. And I can't take it no more. I just can't. I'm walking away. I can't do this, y'all. I'm sorry. This is too much. This is just too much. I'm sorry about that. That's my twin, Alize. She's an idiot, right? I know. Let's get into it, right? See, we're being told that if you don't affirm 24/7, then your SP is gonna forget about you. It's like you don't exist. See, the thing that we fail to realize within the law of assumption community, and I want to say just in law of attraction as well, when we want to manifest a specific person, we start to think that we have to do all these unnecessary techniques in order to get our person. And then we start to think that if nothing is happening, then that means it's not coming. But sweetie, let me tell you something. It is, right? Okay, check it out. Neville Goddard said, you live in the end, you act as if you already have what you want. And I'm going to keep saying this until the wheels fall off, because yes, I am the new stud goddess Goddard. All right, that is me, the stud goddess Goddard, baby. Yeah. So if you already had your specific person, would you be affirming 24/7? Right? I come across these videos of you gotta affirm, you gotta script, you gotta do this. And the only thing that scripting and affirmations are doing is just only helping you to stay in alignment with what you want. It's not helping bring your desire to you. When you know that the sign is not seeing your specific person's name, the sign is really not angel numbers, because I know I talked about it, but really I'm going to tell you guys something. The sign is you. You are the sign, right? You are the person that is bringing the manifestation towards you. You are the operant power. So when you see these videos and they're telling you that you need to affirm, you need to take time out of your day to affirm. If you want to affirm, know that when you're using your affirmations, they're coming from a place of wholesomeness, and they're coming from a place of alignment and faith, not from lack and fear. Because if you're affirming because you think this is the way that you're going to get your manifestation, you obviously do not know the law of assumption, and you have not been applying it the way you should have. There's so many different teachers and coaches out here that are telling you guys this is what you need to do. And I know that some people might say, oh, she's not even a manifesting coach. Why would I even believe anything she has to say? What are you talking about? I manifested my specific person by just letting go. I manifested people by just letting go. I manifested things by just letting it go, right? And continuing to live my life. I'm not saying don't do affirmations. I'm not saying don't script, but don't make it a habit to where you have to do it. If you know that you already have your specific person, then you do not need to keep continuing to affirm, because eventually you're forcing repetition. And at that point, you're going to get tired of it, and you're going to feel the lack, and you're going to assume that you're going to fall back into the same old story, because at this point, you're not doing it, and you're not coming from a place of you're coming from a place of resistance, and you're not coming from a place of full alignment. You're not, because at this point you're just doing this to just force yourself, because you think that this is going to create the outcome. You have this assumption in your mind, I don't know, somewhere in your mind, your belief is, if I stop affirming, or if I don't affirm, then my specific person is going to forget about me and I do not exist. If you know your worth, if you know that you are that nigga, if you know that you are that bitch, if you know that you are the shit, then there is no way that your specific person is going to go and be with someone else. There is no way that your specific person is going to go and say, no, I don't want this person, I'm going to go over here, because they do not have free will. I don't care what anyone says, your SP doesn't have free will, okay? It's true. And you are the God of your reality. Therefore, you are going to teach people how to treat you. You write the script and people are going to do what you tell them to do, because you are the God of your reality. Now, I know some people might think that I'm crazy and I'm talking about spell work. No, I absolutely am not, even though manifestation is a spell. Technically. But no, seriously, let's keep it a buck. So anyway, yes, like I was saying, you are the creator. This is your story. So it's inevitable for this to happen. This is meant to happen. It's already done. It's already set in stone. The only way that it cannot happen is if you fall back into your old story, into your old habits. If you're going to affirm, if you're going to script, if you're going to visualize, then make sure you're doing it from a place where you feel good, not from a place where you are desperate and you feel like you have to do this, because you are creating resistance and you are confusing the universe and you are confusing yourself. You walk in faith. The universe does not respond to meaningless words. The universe responds to feeling. So the universe is going to know when you have not shifted into your identity as the God of your reality, because you are forcing these affirmations. You're being told, people are saying, hey, I affirm and this works for me. Okay, just because it worked for them, it may not work for you. Maybe you're not someone who likes to affirm all day. Maybe you're not someone who likes to script, and maybe you're not someone who likes to visualize. There have been people that have said, hey, I decide to just say, this is what I want. When you write it down, you could write it down. You could forget about it. Erykah Badu said it. Take a pen, get a piece of paper, write it down with real intention, and watch it get real. Because the more you keep constantly coming back to it, and the more you keep digging up the seed, and you just keep digging it up and digging it up, you're going to keep your manifestation at a delay. You are going to keep your manifestation at a halt. It is going to stop, because now the universe wants to know, hey, you said you want it, say less. So if this is what you want, then act like it. Now, for the haters in the back that say, oh, that's delusional. You're not delusional, because imagination is reality. Neville said imagination creates reality. I say imagination is your reality. So what you imagine is real, because if you can feel it and you could bring all tones of all tones to reality, and you could feel it, you could smell it, you could taste it, you can hear it, then it is there. If you felt your specific person, then they're there. If you know that you just have this feeling and you've already shifted your identity, there is no need for you to keep doing these affirmations. For what? You don't have to keep coming back to something and circling around it. God is patient. God already knows that what God wants, God is going to get. Therefore, it's not even going to get, because it's already God's. When we turn our back on God's, did God chase us? God is like, okay, you gonna come back? And we end up coming back. Do we not? Even for the people who don't pray. When something bad happened in your life, you on your knees, baby. But anyway, so be the God of your reality. And remember, you do not need to affirm. I'm tired of people constantly telling me this. Like, if I don't affirm, or I've been affirming and now my reality is changing. But maybe if they are affirming, that's their natural state. They like to do it. They enjoy it. But I don't want you guys all as an audience, and I don't want you guys to affirm from a place of resistance, because you don't need to keep affirming. If you know that you are the super badass that you are, then wouldn't you be walking in it? You might affirm affirmations here and there. I am loved, I am chosen, I'm the baddest bitch on the planet, I'm the sexiest nigga alive. That's different. But you don't need to affirm for your specific person. Oh, SP loves me, SP desires me, SP this, SP that. And let me tell you, these robotic affirmations, ass, trash. Throw them away. I don't understand what people been talking about. Robotic affirmations and all this stuff. I'm not, that's just not me. I come from a place of, if I want something, I'm going to write it down and I'm going to trust in the process that it's already done because it has been done. I wrote it down on paper. I had real intention. And when I want to come back and visualize it, I do it from a place of feeling good and feeling good about myself because I feel that love and I'm vibrating at that frequency. I'm not going back to affirm because I think this is what's going to bring my specific person. I'm human. We all change states all the time. Sometimes you might feel a certain way. Get your ass back up and jump back on the goddamn horse and do what you gotta do. You feel me? So yeah, stop doing all that. But hold on, I'm gonna bring Alizé back. She's tripping. Hold on, I'm gonna bring her back. Hey guys. Yeah, she's right. I just needed a moment. Please stop looking at me like that. Please. Peace.